Because when y'all want to play with you, you don't want to go. You don't want to go against me. So no. Right, and that's what I wanted to do. So, and that's why I said I'm gonna just let your 2K update. Okay. Marcus, are you watching? Mm-hmm. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can never take you serious. You want Madden? Yeah, I'm gonna redraft my team because my team is trash. 4.
Never mind.
Answer the question.
I said never mind.
Answer the question like I said.
I said never mind, nigga.
Okay.
Sometimes you need a boat.
Alright, Marquise, I'm gonna call you.
You gonna call me later?
Yeah, cause you're not watching the stream.
I am watching your stream.
It says 0 people.
I can tell you what's going right now. I just saw playing friends.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're doing.
Want me to invite you? Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I'm drafting my team. Ravens all day, baby. Stop playing with me. Marquise, who you think gonna win, me or Sway? Marquise. Who you think gonna win, me or Sway?
Should I play Ultimate Team?
Uh-huh.
You?
Who do you want to win?
You?
And why is that?
Because I don't know him. I only know you. So that's real. Okay, well, I don't know him like I know you.
Alright, Sway, he said he want you to win, so.
I never said that.
So what did you say then?
I said you.
Oh.
So why you acting like that?
My bad. Alright, I'm gonna ask stupid. Maurice.
No, don't act like that. Don't act like that. Please don't act like that.
Maurice.
Alright? You call me Maurice one more time, I'm hanging up.
If you hang up, then you gonna regret it.
You stop acting like that?
Marquise. Marquise. I'm getting all these trash people. Madden, please start giving me some. 95 Matthew Judon. 91. Hold on. 91 Kendall Fuller. Hold up. 95 overall. Wide receiver Roy Williams. I might reset my draft. I might reset it. Bro, every time alright, I had to start over on my draft. Okay. Why you hang up? Because what's up, Maurice? Marquise, look on the stream right now. Look on the stream right now. No, look. I do.
Oh, 92.
I just pulled my golden ticket. Michael. I'm almost done. I might stop streaming because he can see what play I'm doing. Sway. Yeah, but he might do. If he in the stream, let me. If he on the stream, let me know. All right. If two people come on here, just let me. He on here? Sway, get off. Get off the stream. Or I'm gonna stop streaming. Is he on there? No. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about, Caden.
Alright, Sway. Oh, man, I just invited you, man. Did you get it?
Or I can, or you can text my dad and say, can Monty's play a game? You can say that.
But what if he say no?
There's no way he gonna say no to a kid. To you, there's no way.
Alright, let me see.
No, never mind.
Alright, I just...
Oh my god. Now I'm about to get in trouble. I'm boss.
I'm joking. Huh?
I don't wanna play no more.
What?
I don't wanna play Madden no more.
Why?
Because I don't.
Okay.
Sway on here.
On where?
This stream.
Sway, get off my stream, bruh. He said he watching TikTok. Alright, bro, go ahead and leave. Go ahead and leave. Go ahead and leave. Alright, Sway. Marquis said after this match can we do a regular match?
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Cordero Patterson on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
What?
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Casey?
First carry
GB?
for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 4 yards.
Bro, you have Kyler Murray.
Play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, a give to
Oh,
Conner.
no. No way. No way.
He's got a
Bro,
first down
where you go?
inside
Where
the
you go?
midfield.
Where you go?
Finally brought down at the Ravens 33.
I got burnt by James Conner.
They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Gain of 9. Brings up
Nice
2nd.
methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in
This
a
man
good
talking
spot.
trash.
You know that people like to take a shot in this
Yeah.
part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been,
Murray fighting, lost the football, but this will
What?
fortunately wind up out of bounds. Taking matters into
Oh,
his own
my
hands, and he picks
God.
up 4 yards and a 1st down.
That's just not fair. That's just not fair.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much
Alright,
room
after
to
this,
run.
me and you gonna go against Cardinals and Falcons.
one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you
Marquis said we're gonna do
part
that.
linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking
He
his
said,
nose in
wow.
the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Hey man, I gotta give my subscribers what they want to see, so we gonna have to do
play
it.
was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Conner. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field.
And 1.
They'll go for it with Bell. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
No, it's not.
Now Murray's going to set up the throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Kenny Young in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
That's complete to his running back, Connor. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive.
Learn how to play the game.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Murray now, 3rd and goal. He'll get that one complete to Connor. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. They want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Bro, I'm not playing with you for the rest of the day. No, I'm not playing for the rest of the day. No.
It's not fair.
No, I'm done. I'm done. Every time you don't get your way, you always quit. You don't know if I was gonna scramble with him or not. You don't know that. You don't know that.
Are you okay?
What?
Y'all need to 1v1 because, come on, that's not even...
So we're gonna play Ultimate Team. We're gonna move 1v1. Which one?
No. Y'all gonna have, it's gonna be the Cardinals. You're gonna be the Cardinals. This is a good game, okay?
What?
You're gonna be the Cardinals.
Wait, join.
Matter of fact, no.
We're not, I'm not playing.
You're gonna be the Seahawks.
Join.
Kaden.
I'm trying to tell him to join, but he's not joining.
Kaden, you Kansas City, he gonna be the Seahawks.
No.
Okay.
You picking these teams that I don't even like.
You want your Seahawks?
I don't like Kansas City.
You don't? Oh, press the random team button.
Alright, Sway, pick whatever team you. Matter of fact, we're gonna do favorite team. You pick your favorite team. Pick your favorite team. Pick your favorite team.
No. Let me pick y'all team.
No, bruh.
He be the Browns. He gonna be the Browns.
Oh my
Tell him.
No. B Kansas City.
Oh my God. Kaden.
And then next round, Marquis gonna pick our teams.
Alright, that's
B Kansas City.
I'm doing what Marquise wants.
Bro,
he gonna do birds versus birds.
bro, go. No, bro, it's cool. Go be the Chiefs.
Alright, Kaden. Pick the weather on snow and pick y'all all white outfit. Put your all white outfit on. Pick the weather on snow. Put your all white outfit on. And make the time, what is it called? 8:15.
I hate when I play with Sway because he a little short. He is still a loser.
Oh, am I so loser?
Kinda.
No.
Cause every time you lose against me, you always get mad. You like, and then you be ignoring me for a couple of minutes.
No, I don't. I just don't answer. I just like I need to cool down. Right? That's not so loser. Just because I be. First of all, do you like to lose?
I don't think nobody does, but you win some, you lose some.
Alright then. Now you see my point.
That's called being a sore
It's the
loser.
NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner
When I
harbor
win,
of
you'll never say
Baltimore
good
at
game,
M&T
GG,
Bank
nothing like that.
Stadium. Here's a scene a short
But
time
when
ago.
you
The
win, I'd
Ravens
be like,
introduced to
GG.
this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Kansas City
I'm not
Chiefs.
doing it. I'm not doing everything else.
Justin
This is
Tucker
this.
set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Solid return, pretty good field position.
Let's see if you know how to use your favorite team. Quote.
At their own 32-yard line.
Yeah.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he
did that on
it's
purpose. He
intercepted.
did that on purpose.
Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
Bro, Sway, I'm not about to. Bro, I'm not about to play with him. I'm not about to play with him.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less
'Cause
than
you-
ideal.
honestly, you're not
They
even
also sent a
trying.
message that they're going to push the ball downfield. in this
You're not
one.
even
Not
trying.
afraid to take their shots right
Like,
away.
this is why I don't like playing with you. As much
And he's
as you don't
taken
even try.
down.
You
A
waste
cheap
it.
sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a
Yes,
sack
well, he's
there.
actually
The
trying.
job
You don't.
becomes twice as
That's why
difficult
I
now after
like
the sack.
playing
It's
that
2nd and 20. Another try after the first down
Alright, but
sack.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
And he's going to go down again.
Jackson.
Now, I know we're only 2
What?
plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
There's
Hey,
Jackson
bro.
on 3rd and long, eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe
Bro,
even
no
4th and
keys.
inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game,
That was
isn't it? I know it
honestly
sounds
luck,
really
Sway.
generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front,
Like,
offensive
I only
line,
cry if I
collective
win
victory
contract.
at
I'm
the
gonna take
line
my
of
mic
scrimmage
out and then
and
at the end of the
downfield.
game,
And
put
how
it back
about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll roll him out right. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 22 yards there, a first down.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
Whenever we call a game that's in the snow, we have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure we've got the right numbers on players that we're calling right, the right guys in the game. Think about the guys on the field.
And now this is intercepted.
You quit, bruh. Resume the game. You resume the game. Resume the game. Alright, bro, I'm done. I can't do it no more.
Goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Calais Campbell.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And it brings up 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And this is incomplete. The former 1st-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get.
I'm blocking him. No. Mm-hmm. Marquise. Yeah. Can you help me?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started, and off we go from Tampa. taken about 7 yards deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Rolling to his right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Again, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it, and he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43.
Now it's Jackson, flushed out right. And this one's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. 3rd down here.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Jackson now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It can change momentum in a big way.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And some room to roam now. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now a man open down the middle of the field and inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
At the 19-yard line.
On the delay, Jones. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20-yard.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, and his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
Play action. It's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll move the chains. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They go play action now. Jackson flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And the Raven first down.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Jackson now off the bootleg. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The throw he probably shouldn't have made, rolling left and then throwing back across the field.
And when you do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, you cut down your field in a big way, significantly. And the guys who play in the 2nd and 3rd level, those linebackers and DBs, they know that. And they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover. And they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the middle.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blocks.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Vita Vea able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Brady now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He gets it to Brown. Complete.
You know they pay me extra.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Antonio Brown, 40 yards. as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put
touchdown now? It's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with... And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. He's got a man, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The Ravens.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know the natural instinct is to kick the extra point there and tie the game. But here in this spot, at this point of the game, is there another coach maybe weighing in with what to do here?
Well, I think that analytics are starting to say, with it being from the 2, that you're going for 2 more often. That makes sense. But there, I still like going for 1, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I mean, that's my first instinct. But I'm understanding how the game is starting to change. And we're getting a number of these quarterbacks who are telling their coaches, we should go for 2 all the time. I want to see if we ever get a team that actually starts to do that.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Back now in Tampa. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. To throw on 3rd down. Brady, he'll set up the screen to Fournette. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Brady going to go on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson. And, CD, that one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise? With Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in a season as the top running backs in the league.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Vita Vea getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
45-yard line.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. 3rd from the gun. Jackson flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
Buccaneers 7. Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain. So now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, 68 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw is incomplete. Well, Charles, there's a couple of things at play here. I don't understand why you don't just kick the PAT to tie it this late in the 4th. If you are going to go for it, though, why the fake kick from the 15?
No explanation that I...
And he can't field it cleanly. Now a hit and a loose football. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, That's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays that could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this, or this is pretty big?
I put a star. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. He sets up the screen to Jones. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Buccaneers 19. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Brady to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining. And they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. One final try now for Brady. Flushed out right. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Today's final score, Ravens 22.
Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Buffalo Bills. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Andre Roberts now to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. Flush to his right. He hits Beasley right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
On the tackle.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. Where do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. From the gun, it's Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
It's on the return. The Bills take over.
Field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
He's brought down.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and the Bills will move the chains.
And the Bills' 1st down.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And Beasley with it over the middle. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley, 58 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack there by Trent Murphy. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, 26 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Bills 14, Ravens 7. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on the play. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14, Ravens 7.
Dancing to his left. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And the 33. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 30.
To the air, Allen flushed out right. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And now we'll hook up downfield on 2nd down. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 44 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
No good. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Roberts on the return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. Finding Knox there, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Add this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the...
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
14.
Stephon Diggs.
Touchdown.
As the first half is winding down, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now Jackson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. Oh, you saw that?